What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, actually, y'all, please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe, and y'all, we got some news, man, concerning the future of Sony Interactive Entertainment, aka the makers of one PlayStation. So, with this news right here that you see right here on your screen, this ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan to retire next spring. Hiroki Totoki will take over as interim CEO. So we got an article here giving us the details on old Jimmy Ryan here. A guy I've been doing a video on for the past 2 or 3 years, give or take. For those that's been around know that I have been at this guy's neck for costing PlayStation millions of dollars, being the biggest reason, if not the sole reason, why Activision is now an acquisition of Microsoft when he should have just took the deal and got a lot more from them. But that's for another video, or for the videos I've already made. Be sure to go check them out. So with that said, we're going to read this article, we're going to react and get the news on the future of PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment, alright? So let's get into it. Jim Ryan, who's been president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment since 2019, is retiring in March 2024, Sony announced today. The news first broke via a post on X Twitter from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, before Sony confirmed it with their own announcement shortly after. Hiroki Totoki will assume the interim CEO role starting on April 1st, 2024, the actual start of the new year. Do your research, it's not in January. The Sony Group Corporation President, COO, and CFO will also become chairman of Sony Interactive Entertainment starting next month to support Mr. Ryan in his transition, Sony said. Additionally, Sony said Totoki will work closely with Sony Group Corporation Chairman and CEO, I'm gonna butcher this name, so please forgive me, Kenichiro Yoshida, to navigate PlayStation's future, including the succession of the SIE, which is Sony Interactive Entertainment, CEO role. I got my letters mixed up, sorry. In a statement today, Ryan cited the difficulty of living in Europe while working in North America as a reason for his decision. I mean, my guy, that's what you signed up for. See what I'm saying? All the different excuses for this guy, Jim Ryan. Now, I may be a little bit biased. I will admit that. I do not like Jim Ryan whatsoever. As I stated and alluded to earlier in the video, he's the sole reason why so many things have gone wrong for PlayStation. They may have made money because it's PlayStation. People love video games. You were going to make money regardless. But I feel he's cost more money for PlayStation than he's actually made them. Just my personal opinion. Let's move on. After 30 years, I have made the decision to retire from Sony Interactive Entertainment in March 2024, Ryan said in a statement. I've relished the opportunity to have a job I love in a very special company, working with great people and incredible partners. But I found it increasingly difficult to reconcile living in Europe and working in North America. I will leave having been privileged to work on products that have touched millions of lives across the world. PlayStation will always be a part of my life. I feel more optimistic than ever about the future of Sony Interactive Entertainment. I want to thank Yoshida-san for placing so much trust in me and being an incredibly sensitive and supportive leader. The move, of course, is a massive shakeup in the industry, especially as the PlayStation division has been a lucrative one for Sony. In July, Sony said that PlayStation 5 has sold 40 million units since the console's November 2020 launch, tracking slightly behind the PlayStation 4, but still a major milestone. And I would agree that he is definitely the reason why so many PlayStation 5s have not been sold as much as PlayStation 4. Well, a couple of things. I ain't gonna just put the blame on him, but a few things. You had the pandemic, obviously. It seems so long ago, but it was only 3 years ago. You had that, you had the scalpers. And like I said, I may be a little bit biased when it comes to Jim Ryan because I truly do not like the guy one bit. He has cost PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment more money than he's actually made them. They may have made money regardless, but he's cost y'all more money than he's given y'all. It's because of him y'all don't have Activision anymore. It's because of him so many games got discontinued. I could go on and on with this. Go watch the videos. Ryan started his career as PlayStation's European branch in 1994, the year after I was born, Jesus Christ. He would go on to hold various leadership positions before replacing John Codera as president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment in 2019. And that is the end of the article. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and say this and close the video out. It's about damn time. It's about damn time Salty Jim Ryan took his ball and went home and never come back. Now look, thank you for your contributions for PlayStation. Thank you, I guess. But you getting up out of here is probably the best move for a PlayStation. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I also saw this coming. When they lost out on Activision, I literally said, count the days before Jim Ryan is the hell up out of there. Because when you lose branches like Activision, $1 billion company, what else are you costing them? He's the reason why y'all could have had so many other games come to PlayStation, but yet because of his ignorance, because let's just be honest, he simply got too damn old to do his job correctly. I would call him the Joe Biden of PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment, because you're so damn old and literally don't know. You're too old to know what the hell is even going on around you half the time. This was the best move. It's time for a new regime. It's time for some younger, fresher, more adept to this time, to these different times, to these different branches of fans. It's time for a younger, newer, fresher mind that has more of a connection with the fan base to enter in and take the reins. It really is. It's just time. Now look, nobody is condemning you for getting old, but there is a such thing as your job passing you by. And let's just be honest, Jim Ryan, you got old, bro. You got old. Nobody's condemning you for that. But your time has passed you by. Your time at PlayStation has truly passed you by. I think you should retire now instead of waiting until March, but that's probably a contractual obligation thing. And the reason why I worry about things like this is because when people are planning to leave a position and it takes them a few weeks to a few months to leave, their heart is not going to be in it. You understand what I'm saying? They're just going to start doing random things, if they're allowed to do so, that are not going to be in the best interest of the company simply because they just don't care anymore. And that's not, that's human nature. That's not me condemning him. But I'm just simply saying, if you are going to leave anyway, they need to go ahead and make this move sooner rather than later before this guy screws up something else. If I'm y'all, I'm not letting him have a majority decision over a damn thing anymore. After they lost Activision Blizzard to Microsoft, I think the days were numbered for Jim Ryan to be the CEO of the company. And I think it's about damn time that he ups and leaves. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about the news of old Slimmy Jim, Salty Jim Ryan, finally leaving PlayStation as a CEO, man. Do you think this is a good move? Do you think this is a bad move? As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.